Yes. So this small good thing.
It's a small one.
So you'll see him today.
Yes.
Looking at your name, So, all protocols in order. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome to this session. But before we start,
If we come to an end of this session, Lord, we give you glory and honor. In Jesus' name, we give thanks to you.
Mr. Jacob Landa and all the professional members of the professional association accompanying him, our BOM chair, teachers, students, good morning. This particular program is at 10. However, due to some unavoidable circumstances, we have extended this particular time. However, whatever we had planned to have during this time, we'll still have them. Now, our guests before you are our students from Mandani, Form 3s and Form 4s. Mandani is a day school and generally mixed, as you can see. We have certain challenges, as I've been trying to inform you, challenges that maybe could better, if tackled, can actually better our performance. Now, one of the greatest challenges that we have here is on performance, and these ones are our senior lot. And I do believe that with the information that you'll come and give to us, it will help us in as far as improving our performance academically. Now, other areas that I've talked is actually on the attitude, and I do believe that somehow or other you will train or you will gear us towards having a positive attitude so that later in life it can be beneficial. So I will not take a lot of time because this is not my time. What I would ask from the students is that you internalize whatever messages that you'll be given. These ones here are people who have come, who have are actually professionals. They have made it in life, and they passed through some of the challenges that we are passing through. They were once students like us, and these ones are professionals from Kilifi. They will introduce themselves, but you'll notice that they are from around Kilifi. We are from Kilifi County. These are professionals from Kilifi County. And most of them even learned in some of the schools that we, or similar to the ones that we have. And if they can make it after academics, I do believe that we too can make it. As one thing I always say, that we are no different from any other. We are no different. We can actually perform as well as any other. What do we plan for ourselves? And it's only what we plan that can lead us to success. So just be there with an open mind. In case it is mainly interactive, so in case there's something that you'd want to ask, be free, because they have taken their time to come and be with us. Some are from Kilifi, some have come all that way from Malindi, others have moved all the way from Nairobi just for you. So I think it is an honor. So with those few remarks, I would wish that we give them a 3 factorial clap to welcome them, so that we can have them give us whatever they have in store for us. 1, 2, start. Welcome.
Pastor, where is one of your sheep? Why is he absent? Huh? Some unavoidable circumstances. Which ones are these? Huh? This is a continuation of the discussion we had the other day, when we were saying that in life there's many ways to learn, isn't it? You can learn from the experiences of some people. I remember you. Do you remember what we discussed that day? Eh? You can learn from the experiences and the paths that some people have taken. And I told you about mine, isn't it? And I told you that what you are facing and where you have been today, all of us and most of us have been there. And we made it. And ours, today we are going to share with you how we moved from that point A, where you are, to where we are today, so that you can understand and know that one, it is possible, and two, you get the tips from us, isn't it? So these, my good friends, my colleagues from various professions, they will share with you some tips, and hopefully you get something. Remember what we said, in life, you must try your best to learn, because this learning will always be with you. It's not only about passing exams, but it's also about equipping yourself with skills and knowledge that will help you to live a better life in the future, isn't it? Yeah? Everybody can become a mother, isn't it? But education and experience can help you become a better mother, okay? So please take what they're saying seriously, be attentive, and try and learn and not waste the opportunity, okay? So with those few remarks, now Jacob, may I welcome you to lead the session from now on. Thank you very much.
Maybe perhaps before I start,
How are you guys? My name's Mumba Hinzano. I'm an engineer based in Nairobi. I come from Malindi. I learned in a school just like yours, and I had one of the biggest consultants firm owned by Mijikenders in Nairobi, countrywide. Thank you.
How are you all today? Yeah. Good. My name is Kahaso Mtana. Right? Mnacheka. Mbona mnacheka? Mnasema nina jina kisichana? It is a unisex name. But I'm going to tell you something interesting. I'm going to tell you, whoever remembers my name at the end of this session will get a prize through the board of governance. Right? My middle name is Kudakwashe. Right? Kudakwashe. I've said it twice now. So whoever can remember it at the end and say it correctly will get a small prize. Okay? Very simply, I am actually a teacher or an educator, right? But more so, I actually also do a lot of business consulting, like Mr. Hinzano. And I just want to make sure that as we discuss it today, please feel free to ask me any question that you have, whether it's related to your life or anything else. Okay? All right, so don't forget the... You're going to get yourself into problems here.
Hello. Good afternoon. My name is Maureen Jumwa Changawa. You've heard of the name Changawa? Yeah. Where from? No, around here. It's from around here. Where? Yes? Down where? Here? Yeah. Yes, so I'm from the Kwamwakombe. Yeah. My mom is from there. I was also raised there. I am a community development worker. I work for the Geothermal Development Company. It's an energy company in Nakuru. I'll tell you more about it later. And yeah, I was in school in Malindi. I went to high school in Limuru, and then I went to university. So everything is possible. I'm here to encourage you, and I'll tell you more stories later. Sawa sawa? Yeah.
Hi. How are you today? Okay, my name is Mapenzi Bahati Lewa. And for me, I would tell you, I was just like you people. I schooled at a place, I don't know whether you'll know it, Musabaha, okay, in Malindi. And so I'm saying this so that you get to know that it does not matter where you learn from. It's about yourself, okay? So I schooled from Sabaha, and I got a school in Taita, Bura Girls High School, which was under Precious Blood. And I passed and I went to the university, okay? So it is possible. I'm now a marketer by profession. I sell cars, okay? So I'll tell you more about that.
How are you? My name is Millicent Zombo. I work as a consultant with the Ministry of Water, safeguards. You'll get to know me with time. I'll be coming more often. So specifically, I work as a sociologist. There's a project we are doing in Mazera, sir. I come from Tunguni. Unajua Tunguni? Yes, I come from there. So, and I'm glad to be here, and I'll keep on coming back, so we'll be working together. Okay.
My name is Anna Maria Mwachinga. I am married to a Kilifi professional. I'm actually married to the chairman of the board. And I don't get bonus points. And so I just came to support. So I'm an engineer by profession.
Hello. My name is Jacob Mulanda. I come from Vitengeni. You can't clap for me because I come from I'm a communication consultant and I'm very happy to be here. I want us to have a very, very interactive session. I'm a communication animal. So I will be passing by, and when I say gonga, unago? Sindio hivyo? Yes, don't fear me. We are here because of you, and I want you to, relax. I want to start with a story. Story. If you don't want my story, just tell me so that I continue with my other business. I was expecting better than that. Story. Yeah, story come. Now one day, or it's being said, my brother will have a lot of task of moving around with me, yeah? No problem. It's being said that the cat used to stay in the forest. And a cat comes from the lion's family. It's called a cat family. So the cat was staying in the forest, and the cat admired the lion so much. As a matter of fact, it was the king of the jungle. So it used to admire the lion so much. And because it wanted to admire the lion, it used to stay near the lion. Now one day, a hunter went to the forest. As he was approaching the lion pounced on him. But because he had a very, very poisonous arrow, he shot it and it died. Now the cat looked at it and said, wow, all along I thought the lion was the king of the jungle. And this person has just thrown something small, and this big animal has died. Then that person must be far much superior than the lion. So it said, let me follow the man, because now he's much more superior than the lion. Now it followed the man. Of course, in his errands, he found a dick. He shot it, killed it, and carried it home because he'd gone for a hunting mission. As he was approaching home, as we are brought up as Mijikendas, ukiona mzee anaingia unaenda unampokea, si ndio? So the wife was happy, the husband is coming back with an antelope, of course, and she approached the husband. Na akaenda akampokea the bow and arrow, akachukua yule mnyama, akaenda naye jikoni. The cat was like, wow, this guy has killed a lion. And here he's been disarmed by this little woman. Then this woman must be very, very powerful than the man. So the cat decided to stay with the woman. And that's the reason why up to today, the cat stays in the kitchen. You know the story now? Yes. Why cat stays in the kitchen? Yes. Now, in its own understanding, it was able to attach itself to the woman because in its own understanding, in its own world, the woman was more powerful than the man. But what is the real sense? Is it the man or the woman? It's the woman. It's a woman. It's a woman. Can we clap for the women? So women are so powerful. Women are so powerful. No wonder even your principal is a lady. Wow. I want us today to look at our belief system. What makes us believe the way we are believing? What makes us look at things the way we see them? In the world of the cat, the woman is everything. And even you, there must be something which makes you think that this is what we call the higher calling. This is what I was made for. I want to tell you this morning very, very briefly that you guys are very important. And I may not know everything and all things about you, but one thing that I know is that you people are very great. Can you clap for yourself for that? You are very great people. You have a very, very bright future. The only thing which is limiting you is you. The only thing which is limiting you is you. Just like you. But what are those limiting beliefs that we put into our minds? Those things which make us not become whom we are created to be. You were created to be somebody. There is something, there is an equation which it is only you who can solve it. If only and only if you realize what it is. I want to tell you here, this morning and early afternoon, that in everybody's life, there is what we call a moment of stupidity. Say a moment of stupidity. Everybody, including those ones who are behind me. So I'm right. Hello? Sisi ndio wenyewe wa gwiji wa Kiswahili au sio? So now, I overheard it by mistake that my father was not good at mathematics. And I started feeling in a way likely to suggest that mathematics was also a bit tough. Whenever I tried to add, a few sums, it was difficult. And it reached a point I said, by the way, I think I took after my father. And if for adventure I was to do mathematics and excel, whom will I be told I took after? It will be a shame on me. So I decided to ignore mathematics. That's why I said, Mr. Jacob, it's only our names which are common. But when it comes to math and whatever, I salute you, sir. So I ignored mathematics. Whenever mathematics teacher was coming in, tunapishana kwa mlango, mimi natoka. Ati mimi nirudi. What I didn't know was that the exam was not waiting for me. As we were going through that one, the exam was coming. And during our days, we were not classified as A, B, C, or whatever. It was 1 up to 9. 1 is a distinction, you've passed very well. 9, you have totally failed. So maths came, and I was there for it. And nikasema, so I faced it. And I did a lot of justice to it. When the results were out, guess what I got? I got a 6, but it was confused. I got a confused 6. In other words, I got a 9. So tell your neighbor, whoever is talking to us got a 9 in mathematics. Now that's my moment of stupidity. My understanding then, I said like father, like son, so I'm going to. And I failed mathematics. But do I look like I failed mathematics? Do I sound like mathematics? Between mathematics and me, there was a very big bridge. It was just a moment of stupidity. And I also want to believe there is also something that you are believing in which is false. It is not right, but you have been riding on it all along, and we are really trying, the teachers are trying to get you out of it, but you still feel, this is me. And you identify yourself with me until something happens. Can I tell you what? When I was working, I used to work with Kenya Brothers, with his father, so we are very much related. His father was a senior person. So after some time, they were retrenching some workers. They were releasing them to go home. And it happened that they were starting with those people who did not have any certificate. Fortunately, the only certificate I had was a marriage certificate. Hello? So I had a certificate, but it could not support me. So I also got a lady who said, well, until death do us part. And nikamtia box, I'll see you. Hata mimi mtani. So that's something that I had. Now I said, now, if I don't acquire anything extra than this one, I'm going to be fired. And I'll go home, and then I don't want. So what did I do? I could enroll in a college. I was doing purchasing, procurement, and supply chain. Guess what I came across? Mathematics. Now, when I saw mathematics, it was costing. So it was costing, which was going to cost my job. And because I didn't want to go home at that early age, I said I will work hard. And I worked so hard. And you know what? I passed costing more than the other subjects. Can you clap for me? That's when I realized I was not a fool after all. That's when I realized that was a moment of stupidity that I went through in life. But otherwise, given tough conditions, you can change all of a sudden and become whom you wanted to be. So I want to tell you, that thing which has been inhibiting in your mind, that thing which you have been holding, saying that you cannot make it, that in our life, in our family, nobody has gotten a B+, everybody has been failing, so who am I? Or that at my home, even my eldest brother or my eldest sister got a B+, and he or she is just at home doing nothing. Just work hard, get your B+, let the heavens open for you. If I was to look at myself as having been a failure in mathematics, I would not have been where I am today. I looked at it and said, this is just but a process. I was going to go through it. Luckily enough, I was able to discover where my problem was, and I handled it, and this is why where I am today. Today, I'm living my dream. I resigned from where I was working and decided to start my own consultancy firm. And I want to tell you this morning, you are very lucky to have me around here. Otherwise, you will have to pay a lot of money to come and listen to me. Hello? Simply because I'm living my dream. And even you must be having a dream. At the back of your mind, you might tell yourself, I want to be an engineer. At the back of your mind, you must be telling yourself, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse, I want to be a pilot. Yes, you can make it, for as long as you know what it takes to become one. If you want to become an engineer, if you want to hold that very, very high job in the society that you are thinking of, any other thing, whatever you can dream, you can become. If only and only if you put in some discipline and hard work. It's not easy, I can tell you for sure. And you'll ask them, they'll tell you, it is not easy, but you have to work it out. And you can make it. You have all what it takes to become whom you are created to be. Hello? Hello? You can make it in life. As a matter of fact, you have already made it by you being in this institution. If I've come all the way from Nairobi just to come and tell you, Madam, I'm expecting several airs from this group. Several of them. And we shall come here and dance and make merry to celebrate. But even for those ones who may not make it, that is not the end of it. You are not defined by your D+. We call it Daud Musalaba. You are not defined by your E. You are more than an E. You can become even far much better. There are so many people who have made it in the society without necessarily academic qualifications. I'm not telling you to slack, by the way. But I'm telling you, whatever you have, you can use whatever you have. But the baseline, you have to know, understand English. Or rather, this formal education. Because it's through this education that you'll be able now, even if you are given a contract, you will be able to read between the lines and understand. Otherwise, you can come and sign your own death certificate if you are not educated. So work hard. And I know all those things. I know some of us are coming from very, very poor background, or rather humble backgrounds, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you came from, but it matters where we are going to. And the destiny is resting in your hands. Whether there is no degree in your home or whatever, it doesn't matter. You have the capability of becoming the first one. And you can only get it through these very able teachers who are here. We've been introduced to them. I know they have their own challenges. The school has its own challenges. But let not those challenges affect you. You are here to read, identify, good friends, identify with the teacher, where you are having problems, where you are having difficulties. They are here for you, in order for you to make it in life. Is that okay? So disregard all the things that you have gone through. All the difficulties we are facing. It is just a season. And if it is a season, it will come to pass. Talk to us. Talk to some of these people here, and you come to realize that they have also come from very far to be where they are today. They started just like you. Let us, I know as I finish, the biggest problem you people face are things like relationships. A girl and a boy. When a girl is told you are beautiful, she says, yenyewe. And you sacrifice your future because of somebody who is lying to you. Tuambiane ukweli. If a chali akikwambia ati halali juu yako, anakuambia ukweli kweli. Sio anakuchorea tu. Let me tell you this story. There's a girl who went for a marriage counseling session. There's a girl, a lady who went to a marriage counselor. And the counselor asked him, can you describe to me how you feel? I mean, tell me about this love you have with that guy. And the lady said, well, I said nikimuona huyo Peter actually nywele na akiniongelesha tu kidogo namna hii nasikia even breathing becomes a problem. Whenever I think about him, my knees zinaanza kuwa na fellowship na you know, in other words, hata kajasho kembamba kananitoka. The counselor told her, excuse me, wait a minute. I would advise you to go for a medical checkup because those are symptoms for asthma. It is not love, it is asthma. So when someone comes to cheat you, look at the bigger picture, my daughter and my girl and my friend, right? Don't be cheated easily. Don't usidanganywe ati na mtu wa boda boda. I'm not saying that they are bad people. But honestly speaking, are you worthy of a boda boda? 50 bob. I mean finje, and you sacrifice your whole entire life. I know. You can do better than that. Even the boys, you are also influenced by some other people who just admire them and say, mimi nikimaliza, mimi nikishika boda boda langu, jioni sawa ule kuzukuzi niko na 1000. What is it? What is 2000? You can do better than that. But you need to understand where you are and where you want to go to in life. And all those things start from here. I've got so many stories because my work is talking. Imagine I can talk up to evening and even tomorrow. But we have greater people here who also want to impart some knowledge to you. All that I want to tell you, that if somebody had impressed you negatively, I want to tell you that you can do better than that. And I want to assure you that the future is very, very bright. You can still make it. Don't you be discouraged. Actually, there's nothing like saying the sky is the limit. As far as you are concerned, there is even no sky. You can go higher and higher and higher, and you will make it. Can you clap for yourself? Thank you so much for people interacting more and more as you continue. Now I think we want you perhaps to welcome Tana, so that you can also, I will not tell you the other name so that you get the present yourself. Yeah, so that you can take us through from that session and see how far you can go. Thank you so much.
Okay. Young ladies and gentlemen. Or are there no young ladies and gentlemen yet? Ladies and gentlemen. Yes? Okay, so let me ask you a simple. Can I have everyone whose name starts with C to stand up?
Patricia.
Thank you. Can you hear? No. You can't hear. Let's do it again. Start this side. Hi. Patricia? Phoebe.
Patricia.
Peter. Pascal. Fantastic. Everyone whose name starts with E. No one. Ah.